Good morning, Sports Guys, Iowa, and we're doing our player interviews of some future Peacocks. And I've got Trateris Watson on today. Welcome, Trateris.
Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, appreciate it. And Trateris, you prepped at Davenport North
Yes, sir.
and played mainly on the defensive side of the ball, right? You're
Yes, sir.
6'4", 310. Talk a little bit about your game that you're going to be bringing to Fayette this fall.
Throughout high school, my coach, he had me on the defensive line. When I first got in, my goal was to play strictly offensive line. But it wasn't until my sophomore year I had to start getting recognized for my hands and my feet. And coach wanted me to flip to defense. And throughout my sophomore year, I was playing up on varsity. And then junior year, they had me playing both sides of the ball.
Sure.
And they had me going both ways throughout the entirety of my junior year. And then my senior year, they flipped me to just defense because they realized that my skills could be more impactful to the team. And my defensive stats doubled after I flipped to just defense after my junior year.
Hey, I watched your tape, right? You got heavy hands. You played some three technique. Obviously, you can play some nose. And you got some push. You had a number of sacks. You got really good feet. And on the tape, you got some big old boys blocking you. They're not moving you, Trateris, which I love. And not only that, you got a little bit of, I would guess, nicest guy off the field, toughest guy on it attitude. Hey, let's talk about why'd you choose Upper Iowa?
Okay, so on my official visit to Upper Iowa, when I went there, everything felt like home to me. Because when I was getting to the weight room, through the dorms, when I saw the field, I felt the energy, and the coaches, they gave me a lot of love. They communicated with me every day since I was over there on camp. I went to a camp in last May, early June. I went to a camp and I liked how they coached me and how the players were active with us. And as I proceeded through my senior year throughout high school football, they continuously checked up on me, and I felt that our connection was there. It was strong.
Sure.
And it was a phenomenal lifting segment. Like, they had great weight room, they had great dorms. I loved how everything was tight and together, and there isn't going to be a lot of distractions while I'm there. And that's also a big part of why I chose Upper Iowa.
Yeah, you sound like a absolute true football guy, and you're in an environment where you can concentrate on football
Yes,
and
sir.
get good at it. And then it's a heck of an academic school, so you can do both sides and have a lot of fun doing it. Trateris, what were you looking at besides Upper Iowa?
So originally, after my senior year, I had gathered about 12 scholarships. But as soon as I went up to Upper Iowa, I realized that I can't let the opportunity go because it was a great school, and the coaches that were there can develop me to become the best football player out there.
Last question I've got for you is, so tell us about your career and your family, and what'd you learn at Davenport North to prepare you for going to play at the next level?
Okay. My coach, his name was Adam Height. He's a tough guy. Throughout our years there, as soon as I stepped in, it was straight hardcore. We were going lifting early in the mornings, early morning conditioning, doing off-season workouts, like starting in January, right after the season started. What I learned from him is that things don't let go easily, and you have to put in the work to get everything that you want in life. And I had some up and downs and some thoughts and some second guesses. But after going through all 4 years, I realized that his program was great. And through our senior year, we had figured out everything as a team, and we eventually made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that was a huge experience for our school and a huge experience for me, because now I embrace that and I know what it feels like. And now I want to go past that and go win a title. But throughout My high school career, I want to give thanks to my mom. She was there for me. She paid for all the camps I went to. 'Cause I went to several this summer, and without her, none of this would be possible. Upper Iowa wouldn't be possible. Any and everything, I give her all thanks. She's provided for me in ways that nobody could. My grandfather and my grandmother, a lot of advice was given to me by my grandfather, and he's probably my biggest role model in my life right now. And whenever I need anything, anytime I need somebody to talk to or some advice, I go to him off the bat because I know that he's been through all of this process already and he knows what he's talking about. And my grandmother, she gives me all the advice on life, beyond that, how to excel in football. All of my family, they were like my number one supporters. They were at every game all throughout the years, watching the freshman games, watching sophomore games, junior and senior. As they went on, they continued to support me phenomenally. My senior year, they were getting banners, they were getting shirts with my name on it and the Upper Iowa logo, committed. That's what I love about my family because they love to show, they give me love in anything that I do, and it's always there for me. And that's, and none of this would be possible without them.
Trateris, that's great. Did you have you had a really, I bet, a fun day on Wednesday signing? What an achievement. You're going to play at a really high level. Can be close to home. Grandpa, grandma, your mom, they can come up and see you. And a lot of the games are just south of you too when you're on the road. Not very far. That's going to be exciting. It was great talking to you today. Before we go, I don't know if you listened to the podcast we had this week, but Coach Hoskins gave you a shout out. And I'm paraphrasing here. You even listened to it on the pod, but he said, if somebody shakes hands with you, they better be ready to go. He said you have the most powerful handshake of any young man that he's ever run into. So when I do get to meet you up in Fayette this fall, and I will, I'm going to be ready. I just thought that was a great story. So if you're listening to this, when you run into Trateris, make sure you're ready to shake his hand. Be ready to go, Trateris.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah,
Have
no
a great
problems.
day. Have fun graduating. Cannot wait to see you play for the Peacocks. And that playing Division II football is a real achievement. The way college football is changing, it is really difficult to get a scholarship, and especially as a freshman. Congratulations to you and all your hard work.
Thank you, man.
All right. I appreciate you.
Yes, have a good one.